Tonight, organizers of the Chicago Marathon are defending the way the race was handled in the 80-plus temperatures. Tonight, some runners continue to complain about a lack of water along the route. NBC5's Alex Perez has more on the marathon meltdown. Alex?
Warner, in all, about 300 runners got medical help, and at least a handful of them remain hospitalized tonight. Marathon organizers say they believe they did all they could to be prepared, and while many are angry the race was stopped, most agree canceling it was probably the best decision.
It was really bad out there.
An almost unbelievable scene, says runner Roberto Ortiz. He recorded part of the marathon as he ran Sunday morning. He prepared for months, but says the steamy hot weather even caught him off guard.
I thought I was just going to suffer a heart attack because I felt so bad.
That's how Ortiz learned the race had actually been canceled because of the heat. Hundreds of runners argue organizers did not provide enough water. Runners collapsed. Some relied on hoses or hydrants for something to drink. Wendy Schulich says she ran by several empty water stations before finally dropping out of the race.
I thought, is this a marathon? Am I just imagining that there's no water? This can't possibly be happening.
Schulich posted her home video on YouTube. She believes organizers should have done more to get more water to the runners.
That is the most critical thing that we need as athletes, is the fuel and the hydration to keep us going.
Race officials say they did have enough water, 1.8 million cups. They say the shortage was caused by the way runners used the water.
I think it could have been a lot worse. If we would have allowed 12 or 15,000 people to be out in those conditions for another 4 or 5 hours, I think we would have been we would have had our hands full.
Roberto Ortiz did eventually make it past the finish line. The lesson for runners, he says, is learning to pay more attention.
Everybody, like I said, is responsible for their own training, and everybody should listen to their bodies.
So organizers believe runners using water to douse themselves rather than drink it may have depleted the supply. Race officials say they are reviewing what happened to see what changes or precautions can be made for future marathons. Warner?